immediately started texting every friend that I knew that was on FSU campus, whether it was either studying or, going to classes or what have you. And, luckily everyone that I knew was fine.
Evan Peters, who is from Flagler Beach and a senior at Florida State University, was in his apartment just off campus when the active shooter situation unfolded yesterday afternoon.
I did have one friend who was outside of Strozier Library, and she was just out there just sitting, starting to do homework for the day. And apparently this one guy came running past her and started yelling, like, get inside, get inside. And, she wasn't sure what was going on. So, luckily she was able to go and get, shield with coverage.
Evan Peters says living through this has given him a new perspective on past school shootings.
I mean, it's definitely become more real, especially since, seeing the Parkland shooting, several years ago. And, even though I was quite young, I still do remember when Sandy Hook happened. So, I mean, seeing this, especially in my backyard where I go, is very surreal. And it kind of makes me, grateful that I didn't have classes on campus this year.
2 people are dead and 5 others injured after yesterday's shooting at FSU. Police say the suspected gunman, a 20-year-old FSU student and son of a local deputy, was shot by officers and hospitalized. Multiple weapons were recovered, including one linked to his mother's service firearm. Classes are canceled through today as the investigation continues. Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, April 18th. The Volusia and Flagler County school districts have come to an agreement regarding students attending schools in the neighboring county.
The agreement between the counties would allow students in the southern areas of Flagler County and the northern areas of Volusia County to go to school where it would be most convenient for them. District 3 Representative Janie Ruddy offered some clarification on the policy.
This is in order to help make the travel or the distance for a student to the closest school less, because they're living in the extreme areas of each of these counties, and that overall the net is almost a wash between Volusia and Flagler here.
Board member Lauren Ramirez shared her thoughts on how this would help the families in each county.
It is good that we do this because I've met people recently, they're on the border. And I mean, imagine being that person, so it's nice that we have the opportunity for those families.
The agreement will take effect in the 2025-26 school year if it is approved by the 2 school boards. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Austin IV.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
We're candid with each other. We talk to each other. I consider myself personally friends with all 4 sheriffs, but we have a job to do. We respect each other and we talk to each other.
State Attorney R.J. Larizza was on Free for All Friday last week to talk about how he works with local law enforcement.
State Attorney Larizza credits his staff's cooperation with local law enforcement for the office's success.
One of our statistics is, and this is interesting, is we're ranked 1, 2, or 3 every year in prison commitments. We commit, significantly more folks to the state prison system than Miami does. That's the largest circuit in the state of Florida.
What does that tell you?
Well, our philosophy is that we need to get rid of the violent and serial offenders who corrupt our communities. We need to get as long a prison sentence as we can.
Larizza sharing details on Operation Young Guns aimed at curbing violent crime among teens and young adults.
So with young guns, if you use a gun, if you're between the ages of really 14, sometimes even 11, up to 26 is kind of the age range, then you're going to be prosecuted by our most accomplished career criminal prosecutors. There are minimum mandatories for gun violence. There are minimum mandatories based on your record. We utilize all those tools.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Daryl Moody.
Free for All Friday is coming up after the news at 9. We've got a packed show with Flagler Beach Mayor Patty King, City Manager Dale Martin, local historians from the Flagler County Historical Society, and Manoj Bula, the man behind the new Margaritaville Hotel. Listen live right here on News Radio WNZF or watch it on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. Easter weekend is here. Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids is going to tell you about all the great family fun going on in Flagler County.
Tomorrow, all National Park Service sites with entrance fees are offering free admission to everyone. It's the perfect chance to explore stunning landscapes, historic sites, outdoor adventures, and to kick off National Park Week. Charming Sisters Events is hosting a spring fling. Celebrate spring with a fun-filled festival for all ages. Enjoy over 100 vendors, delicious food trucks, live music, a kids zone, and a special visit from the Easter Bunny. Green Heritage Nursery is hosting their first annual Easter egg hunt. Hop on over for a day of festive fun and enjoy egg hunts separated by age groups, ensuring every child gets a chance to join the excitement. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
Wednesday, the WNZF Sports Network was on the softball deck of the ship when Matanzas hosted Atlantic Coast on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. Senior pitcher Leah Stevens settled in quickly after a leadoff error.
Swung on and missed. Third strikeout in a row.
Stevens struck out 15, allowing just one hit. Mackenzie Manhart had a leadoff single and scored on an Ashley Samsell sac fly in the first. In the third, the Pirates struck again.
That's a fly ball, shallow right field, running down, it drops in. Fogel makes a turn for second, and that is going to be an RBI double for Ruby Fogel.
Fogel doubled home Cam Williams. After a Samsell walk, it was Juliet's turn.
McGuire fires, back up the middle, that one off her glove. That is a base hit to center field. Ruby Fogel running hard, slides, she's safe. Samsell the third, slides under the tag, she's safe. It's an RBI single for Juliet Fogel.
Our pitchers work really hard in the circle for us, so us being able to score, especially once again early on in the game, is a really big thing for us.
The Stingrays added a run in the seventh before Stevens re-entered to shut the door on a 3-1 win.
We know that we can compete with them, and we know our strengths, and we did very well hitting. We did very well base running. I thought our defense was really good.
Leah, Ashley, and Juliet were honored in a post-game senior ceremony. Samsell reflected on her time as a two-sport athlete at Matanzas.
I definitely take a lot of pride in wearing the Pirate uniform, and I'll be sad for the last day I've taken it off. I am so proud and happy to say that I go to Matanzas.
Last night they beat Beachside 3-1 and are 18-1 on the season. FPC Baseball upset top-ranked Creekside in the district semifinals, but fell 9-1 to Atlantic Coast in the final. This is your home for local sports. Tune in Monday for a college signing update from both schools. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.